This is our math lesson 7. We are moving on with addition and subtraction of fractions. In the previous lesson, I looked at addition and subtraction separately, but here we are going to look at addition and subtraction when they are combined. Now, once these ones are combined, we are going to use in this session, we are going to use what we call BODMAS. So this BODMAS is normally used when you have more than two operation signs different, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and so on. So here we are now going to deal with addition and subtraction. For example, if we are given such a fraction like 5 out of 6, then minus a third plus a half minus a fifth. So when look at this one, we are having two different operation signs. We have subtraction and addition. That's why this one is calling for the use of a BODMAS, and we are going to use addition and subtraction. In BODMAS, addition comes first, then subtraction becomes the second. So we have to rearrange our number, and to rearrange our number we have to read and understand this number. So this number says 5 out of 6 take away. It says that this take away, this subtraction take away a third, meaning that a third is to be subtracted, then plus a half, then add on a half, then take away a fifth. So a fifth and a third are to be taken away. So we are now going to start with to arrange it as 5 out of 6, then plus a half because addition comes first, then minus a third, then again take away a fifth. So from addition of fractions, we saw that we have to use what we call the LCM. So we need to get an LCM of 6, 2, 3, and 5. So that LCM is a 30. So if you have forgotten how to get an LCM, we can get it from here using this side. I can use here to get my LCM, my side work. LCM of 60 here 2 and 3 and 5. So when you are getting the LCM, we use prime numbers, that is prime factorization. So 5, how many 5s are in 60? We have 1 5 remainder 1, so that one is not suitable because we don't need a remainder. Then how many 5s are in a 2 here? When I say how many 5s are in 2, we are dividing. So how many groups of 5 can we get from 2 things? We don't have, so this one remains a 2. How many 5s are in a 3? We don't have. Then how many 5s are in 5? That is a 1. We go to the next prime number. From 5 we go to 3. Then how many 5s are in 3? We get a remainder. How many 5s are in 2? Still we get a remainder. Sorry, this one remains a 6. This one's a 6, even here it is a 6. Then how many 3s are in 3? 1. Then how many 3s are in 1? Then a 1. So we go to this is how many 3s are in 60? They are 2. So we go to a 2. How many 2s are in 2? 1. How many 2s are in 2? Then here 1 1. So we have 5 times 3 times 2. This is 15 times 2. So it is giving us a 30. So the LCM is a 30. So I will come and multiply our fractions with the LCM. So this is I will start with 5 out of 6 times the LCM 30 here, plus a half times 30, then minus a third times 30 into brackets, then minus a fifth times 30 into brackets. So then I will come here and we express, and all of this one must be all over a 30, the LCM. So 5 1 5 here. We have how many 5s in 30? They're going to be 5. So 5 times 5 is going to be 25. Then what do we have here? Plus. Then by 2 1, how many 2s are in 30? They are 10. 10 times 1, we get a 10. Minus by 3 1s, how many 3s are in 30 here? No, here these ones are 15. Sorry, it's not a 10. So they are 15. They are 15 here. So 15, then minus by 3 once by 3 here we have a 10. 10 times 1, that is a 10, minus then by 5 1, how many 5s are here in a 30? They are going to be 6 5s. So these are 6 5s. so minus 6 all over our LCM, which is a 30. So 25 plus 15, that is a 40. 40 minus 10, then minus a 6 all over a 30. So 40 minus 10, that is 30 minus our 6 here all over a 30. So 30 minus this one, we get 24 out of a 30. Now when we look at this fraction here, it is these are even numbers. So when you go back to the divisibility tests, we said any number ending with a 0 or a 4, that number is divisible by a 2. So by 2 here we get 1 and 2, that is 12. Then by 2 here we get 1, remainder 1, this one becomes 15. So here we have 12 out of 15. Then these numbers can be divisible by 3, because when we add this one plus this, we get a 3, and it's a divisible, it's a multiple of 3. So 1 plus 5, that is a 6, it is divisible by 3. So by 3 here we get a 4, then by 3 here we are going to get a 5. So our final answer becomes 4 out of 5. Now let us get another example. This other example, it is saying 6 whole number 2 out of 5 minus 3 whole number 3 out of 5, then plus 1 whole number 3 out of 10. My dear learner, now when you look at this number, we are given what we call mixed fractions. Then what comes into our minds? We have to first change these mixed fractions into improper fractions, that is times plus, then here times, then plus, then times and plus. So 5 times 6, what is that one? 30. 30 plus this 2 here, then that one becomes 32 out of what? Out of 5. Then minus 5 times 3, 15. 15 plus this 3, that is 18 out of 5. Then plus 10 times 1, 10. 10 plus 3, that is 13 out of 10. Then we have converted this. Then after converting this one into improper fractions, so we need to get an LCM of 5 and 10. So LCM of 5 and 10, that is a what? Of 10. Or we can get our LCM from here, that is LCM of 5 and also LCM of 10. So we can use a 2. A 2 here, this is a 5, this is a 5. Then by 5, 1, 1. So that is 2 times 5, it is giving us this 10. That's the LCM is what? 10. So I hope you know how to get our LCM. Now our LCM here, it is going to be, now the LCM is going to be 10. Then it is now going to be 32 out of 5 times our LCM, which is a 10. Then but after that we have to arrange our fraction. Okay, let us first come back here and we arrange our fraction. Then this is 32 minus, says that this one is being taken away, then this is added to this and we take away this. So it is going to be 32 out of 5, then plus 13 out of 10 minus 18 out of 5. Then we come here, 32 out of 5 times 10, we add on 13 out of 10 times our LCM, which is a 10, allow a bracket, minus open a bracket, 18 out of 5 times our 10. Get your ruler out of our LCM, which is a 10. By 5, 1, how many 5s are in 10 here? There are 2. 2 times 2 here, we get a 4. 2 times 3 here, we get a 6. Then plus, by 10, 1. By 10, 1. 1 times 13, that is a 13. Minus, by 5, 1, how many 5s are here? There are 2. 2 times 8, we get 16. We carry this one. 2 times 2 here, 2, plus this one, a 3. Then out of our, out of the LCM. And LCM, let me first rub off this one, out of the LCM. And what is our LCM? It is a 10. So we are having now a 64 plus 13. What do we get? This is 7 and this is also 7. So here we come up with 77 minus 36 out of our LCM, which is a 10. Then here 77 minus 36, so minus 36. 7 minus 6, this is a 1. 7 minus 3, it is a 4. so we get 41 out of a 10. Now what are you seeing here? Here we are seeing that this number we have obtained, it is this fraction, it is an improper fraction whereby the denominator, the numerator here, it is greater than the denominator. Therefore we reduce to improper, to a mixed fraction by 10. 1. How many tens are in 40? We get 4 tens, that is 40, remainder a 1. So our final answer becomes for whole number 1 out of a 10. So that is our example number 2. Now let us look at another example. So let us go to our other example. If we are given example 3 like this one, so this one is going to be a third minus a half plus 3 quarters. So what are you seeing? Still we are applying what we call the body mass. So what are we starting with? We have to add first, then we end up by subtracting. So we have to arrange our numbers. So this is a third minus or take away. So this one is going to be subtracted. So it is going to be now a third, then plus our 3 quarters minus a half. So the LCM. So the LCM of 3. LCM of 3, 4 and a 2. So we are starting with a 2 here. How many 2s are here? We get a remainder. This is a 2, this is a 1. Then how many 2s are here? We get a remainder. So this is a 1, 1. So we go to 3, 1, 1, 1. So it is going to be 2 times 2 times 3, which is a 4 times 3, which is giving us a 12. So it is now going to be a third times our LCM, then plus 3 quarters times our LCM, then minus a half times our LCM, which is 12 over, using your ruler, over our LCM by 3, 1. How many 3s are here? 4. 4 times this one, it is a 4, plus by 4, 1 by 4 into 12, we get 3. 3 times 3 here, we get a 9, minus by 2, 1 by 2 here, we get a 6. 6 times 1, we get a 6 all over the 12. Now 4 plus 9, that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we are having our 13 minus 6 out of a 12. So 13 minus 6 here, that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We remain with the 7 out of a 12. So this fraction here, we don't need to do what? To reduce it, because it is an improper fraction. So we leave our answer as it is here, 7 out of a 12. So the example, another example here, we are having this one, but this is a word problem. So a problem is in the form of words, so it is not direct. So here we need to read and we understand the statement. So this one is saying a boy had a jelly can full of water. So a boy had his jelly can, and this jelly can was full of water. So this is the water inside the jelly can, let us assume. And this boy used a 13 out of 20. Now remember when we looked at fractions, we said this denominator shows how many times the whole has been divided, meaning that the whole jelly can was divided into 20 parts. I can't show them here, but this is what it means. It was divided into 20 parts. Then out of 20 parts, the boy used the 13 parts. Then they are telling us what fraction remained. What comes into your minds? What fraction remained? So remained, it means we have to subtract. So now we are going to come back here and say that jelly can, it was a full jelly can, it was a whole. Then take away what he used, then we need to get what we call the balance. But remember, this is a whole, and this denominator here shows that how many times this whole was divided. This is a jelly can, so the whole was divided into 20 parts. So now we are going to write 20 out of 20 minus 13 out of 20. So this 20 has come from here, that this is a whole, it was one jelly can, but it was divided into 20, because we said that denominator shows how many times a whole was divided. So a whole was divided out of 20, so 20 out of 20. Now our LCM is automatically 20, so this one is going to give us 20 minus 13 out of 20. So 20 minus 13, we are going to remain with the 7 out of 20. So the boy remained with the 7 out of 20 after using the 13 parts. Now let us move on. Word problem. Alright, here it is. This one is telling us that the perimeter of a triangle. So here we are having the word perimeter, and also we are having a triangle. Then before answering this question, let us now draw our triangle. So this is a triangle, and a triangle has 3 sides, and they are telling us that the perimeter of a triangle, meaning that when we add this side plus this side plus this side, the answer we get, that is the perimeter. And they're saying that the perimeter of a triangle is, it means that the perimeter, after adding the lengths of these 3 sides, the answer they have obtained is 9 whole number 5 out of 6 centimeters. So the perimeter is 9 whole number 5 out of 6 centimeters. So after adding the 3 sides, then let us continue. They are saying that, please, when you are doing the word problems, you have to read and understand a question. Then they are saying, telling us that two of the sides, either this or this, or this, 2 of the sides here are, one is this and another one is this. Now let us assume that this one, it is one side here, it is 3 out of 6, 3 whole number 6 centimeter. Then another one, it is now going to be 2 whole number 5 out of 8 centimeter. So these are the 2 sides. Then they are saying, what is the length of the third side? Now this is the side which we don't know. Remember, they have to be 3 sides. Then what are we going to do? We are going to use what we call the perimeter formula, meaning that here, this answer you are seeing that 9 out of 9 whole number 5 out of 6, it means that it was obtained by multiplying this, by adding this side plus this side plus this side. Then they are tricking us that now if we know this and this and we don't know this, it means that what was the other one, but remember, getting this 9 whole number and 5 out of 6, it was this third one was there, but now here they have given us 2 for us to find the other one. Now to get this perimeter, what did they do? This is what was done. So they say the perimeter is equal to a side plus a side plus a side. Are you seeing that, my learner? Now this perimeter was the answer was obtained as 9 whole number 5 out of 6 centimeters, equivalent to, now one side was 3 out of 6 centimeters, then plus another side which is 2 whole number, which is, let me write it clearly here, which is 2 whole number 5 out of 8 centimeters, then plus another side which was not given here. Then what we are going to do first is to convert into improper fractions, times and plus. So 9 times 6, this one is, we are having 9 times this is 9 times 6, so 9 that is 18, those are 2, and 9 that is 18, that is 36, those are 3. Then 9 36 plus 18, so 8 plus 6, that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 14 we put here, that is 54. So this is 54 plus this one, it is giving us 59 out of 6. Let us first ignore the centimeters. Now 3 times this one, it is 18. 3 times 6, it is 18 plus 1, that is 19 out of 6. Then plus 2 times this one, 16 plus 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So here we have 21 out of 8. So plus our side which we don't know, and we are looking for this side here. Now here what we are going to do, we are going now to first add these 2 here. Are we getting that? So let us first now add. This is 59 out of 6 is equal to, now what is the LCM of 6 and 8? Let us first get the LCM here. Let us get the LCM here of 6 and 8. So by 2 here 3, this is a 4, so by 2 here 3 and 2, so by 2 here this is a 3 and 1, so by 3 1 1, so we have 3. Now let us start from up them. We get an LCM. This is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, so this is 4. This is 4 times 2, that is times 3, so this is 4 times this is 8 times 3, so 8, we have 16, then we have 24. The LCM of 6 and this, it is 24. So 19 out of 6 times the 24, then plus, so what are we having? Plus 21 out of 8 times 24, then plus our side here, then by 6 here, 1 by 6 here, what are we getting? By 6 here, what are we getting? We are getting 8. So by 8, 1 by 8 here, we get a 6. Sorry. So by 8 here we get, let me rub this one here we get an 8. So here by 8, once by 8 here we get a 6. Then we continue with our number. So we have 19 times 8. 19 times 8 here. 9 times 8, what do we get? We get 70 what? 72. So we take this one here, 8 times this one, that is 92. So here we have 92 out 92, then plus 21 times 6 here. 6 times this one, it is 6, then this is a 12, plus 126 out of 24. Then what are we having here? So 92 here we are adding, this is 8, 9, 10, 11, this is 11, this is 218 out of 24, plus s, then plus our side here. Let us get a clear chalkboard here. Let us get a clear chalkboard. So, and we continue with the other number, which was saying 20. This one. So let us continue with our number. So it was saying perimeter, which was 9 whole number 5 out of 9 whole number 5 out of 6, giving us 218 out of 24, plus the side. So what we are going to do now, we also convert this one times and plus. We converted it, and 9 times 6, that is 9 times 6 here, it is 9, 9, then 9, 9 and 9, 9. So we are having 18, 18, this is 36, then this is 36, then 18, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, this is 44. We put here, we put a 4 here. Then no, wait, this is 36, 37, 38, 39, 48, 60, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, we cover here, so you get a 54. Then this is 59 out of 60, is giving us 218 out of 24, then plus out of 1. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply throughout by 24 in order to remove the denominator. 5 out of 9, 59, then times 24 is equal to 18 out of 24 times 24 in order to ignore the denominator. So side out of 1 times also 24. So by 21, by 24, then by 6, 1, then by 6 here, they are going to be 8. So they are going to be 8 6s, because 660, 660, 660 and 660, because 660, that is 12, then another 660. No, it's not going to be 8, this one is going to be a 4, because 60, 60, 12, 66, that is. So here then here we are having 59, 9, this is a 6, 9 times 4, that is a 60, then that is 36. We put here that this is 4 times this one, we get we are getting 20, 20 plus this one, we are getting 23, is giving us 218, then plus 24 sides. Then here we are going to collect like a terms. So this one is going to give us 236 is equal to, sorry, let me write it here so that we get enough space. 236 is equal to is going to give us now equal signs in space, 218, then plus 24 sides. So this is going to be 236 minus 218 is equal to 218 minus 218 plus 24 sides. So here it's going to give us, let us get a side work here, 236 minus 218 then here we regroup. This is 16, then here it is an 8, then here it is a 2, a 1, a 0. So here we remain with the 18 is equal to 24. Sides divide by 24, divide by 24. So this with this one, so side is equal to by 2 we get 12, by 2 here we get a 9, by 3 we get a 4, then by 3 3. So we get 3 out of 4 sides. So our third side is equal to 3/4 centimeters. So if you've not understood, please try to go back and follow from where we started up to now, where we another example here. So here they are telling us that subtract 4¼ from 3 and 3/4, and then add this. Says that we are going to first subtract and then we add this. So this is 4¼ which is now going to give us times plus, this is 16, 17 out of 4, then 3 3/4 times and plus 4 times this one, that is 12, 12 plus this one, that is 15 out of 4. Now they are telling us subtract this from, so we are getting 4/4, 4 whole numbers from 3 and 3/4 from this one. So we are now going to start with this and we take away this, so then we add this. So we are subtracting this from, we are subtracting this 4/4 from 3 wholes. Now when you look at this one, and then we are going to do what? To add. So it is now 15 out of 4 minus 17 out of 4. Then we add 2, because now this we add on, then here, so this one 2 and 50th is going to be times plus, this is 10, this is 11 out of what? A 5. So this is plus 11 out of a 5. So when you look at this one, we are now going to arrange our work according to the BODMAS. So it is going to be 15 out of 4, then plus 11 out of 5, then minus 17 out of what? Out of 4. So the LCM of 4 and 5, it is going to be 20. So 20, that is 15 out of 4 times our 20, then plus 11 out of 5 times the 20, then minus 17 out of 4 times the what? The 20. Then by 4 here, 1 by 4, we are getting 5. 5 times 5, that is 25. We put here 5 times this one, that is 5 plus this one, that is a 7. Then plus 5 times 1, 5, 1, 5 here, 4, 4 times this one, that is 44. By 4 once, by 4 here, we get a 5. So 17 times 5, this is 35. We put here 3, this is 80. 5 minus 80, 5 all over our LCM, which is 20. Now 75 plus 44, what are you getting? 9. This is 11, because 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So we are getting 109, 19 minus 85 out of our 20. So here we are going to take away 85. So 9 times 9 minus 5, that is a 4. So 11 minus 8, that is 8, 9, 10, 11. So we end up with 3. So this one's giving us 34 out of 20, and this fraction is improper. By 21, how many 20s are here? 120 remainder, that is remainder 14. So it's going to be one whole number, 14 out of 20.